What's up, man? Welcome to another episode of the Live from the Pentagon Podcast, brought to you by Matrix Marketing and Backwoods. I'm your host, Mark Drew. What it do? And to my left,
it's your girl Xandi.
And to the right,
hey, it's Mike. What's going on, people?
What's going down, y'all?
What up, y'all?
You know, man, I ain't gonna lie. I had some soul food.
Yeah.
On Sunday, bro. I'm still in a coma right now. Like
what was on the plate?
I'm fighting off the itis. I had some oxtails with the gravy, the soul food oxtails with the gravy over a bed of garlic mashed potatoes. I had the mac and cheese on the side, oozing out the side of the box, and then I had the green beans juice drizzling everywhere over the place. Like,
bro, you got to drop a flex bomb for all that, man.
And guess how much that cost me?
How much?
A whopping $82.
$82 for what?
Well, actually, it was like 40. It was like 40.
Oh, she got 2 plates.
Yeah, 2 plates for the. But you know what I'm saying? It was
it was 40 sound about right.
It was good. It was good, and the plate was stacked. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You could barely close the box. It was, you know what I'm saying?
Those are the best kinds.
So yeah, as that's running through my veins and blood and arteries and stuff right now, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drink a Red Bull. I'm gonna be back.
Guarantee that
Not
shit.
Not try to bounce back from eating a fatty ass, high cholesterol ass meal with a Red Bull.
Oh, I forgot to add. I forgot to add on top of that. I had the lemonade, the pink lemonade, sugary, which is cool.
It was probably delicious.
But to top it off, you know what I'm saying? I had the homemade banana pudding, and it wasn't the new school. You know how they doing the Biscoff?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was the vanilla wafer. Yeah, like it was
Was this a cheat day for you?
It was a cheat day.
Because you're pretty disciplined.
It was a cheat day.
All right, well, I'm glad you enjoyed.
Cheat day for sure.
That makes me happy to hear.
Yeah, man.
My cheat days be like when I get like shellfish, like crab legs and stuff.
Oh yeah,
some crawfish this past weekend. We made that shit too. She was fire.
I got a cousin who mentioned, he was like, man, I don't feel like doing all that work for, you know what I'm saying, a little piece of, you know, pause. So yeah, man, Nick. But I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? So I be straight on the crab legs but I'll eat them though. But it's just like that's not my goal. If I'm paying for them, I'm not getting that. I'm gonna get some mussels.
What? Sure. I have never heard that opinion in my life. That is weird.
That's weird. That's weird. Is it weird? That's weird. I mean, bro, just go a step further and you know what I'm saying, take all the crab legs and shit out the shell, put them in a bag, shake the shit up, and then just let me eat. So I ain't gotta do no work.
Okay, so
am I privileged? That's privilege.
You want shellfish that come with a butler? Because who's finna crack all your stuff?
Facts. Hey, I'll pay what's the fee to do that? Somebody get on top of that and then advertise it. Watch how much money you make.
Cracker balls. Okay.
Perfect segue.
All right, so let's get into it. So finally, the singer D4vid has been arrested and is being charged with the murder of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. The investigation took almost a year. I don't know if y'all remember. I think it started in about August of 2025 or somewhere around that time. And most people speculated that he was responsible, and now people have evidence, and now the police department and the district attorney have evidence to charge him. So how do we see this ending up?
Man, first off, so he's from Houston. I've been trying to find out what part of Houston he's from.
Well, I think he lives in Sugar Land.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I think he's from Sugar Land area.
Perfect sense. Yeah, so like that's, because I was about to say he can't be from Houston wilding out like that. So one, I just want to say to the police department, what the fuck are y'all doing? We saw this in 5 minutes, and it took like a year for this shit to really like to get in, like at least not even an arrest, but to become a suspect. That was the craziest part because it was in a car registered to him. I thought, number one, that should be the red flag. We should investigate him. They didn't feel the need to do that at all. There were so many photos of her with him at his shows, VIP, showing that there's definitely a connection there because she's with his brother at shows. They have similar tattoos. All this
so
alluding
much,
to
they
him.
said
Yeah.
they have 40 terabytes of evidence.
God damn.
Y'all know how many?
Bro.
So
I don't
like,
think I made 40 terabytes of music.
no, you had like our phones. That's like 40,000 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Or not 40,000
Yeah.
gigabytes, but it's like I don't know, it's something astronomical.
It is. Yeah. I think that's about right.
That
40 terabytes worth of information is actually insane.
yeah.
That's insane.
That's
Like what
Epstein
the fuck was,
list.
yeah,
file,
like
you know.
I kind of need to see the hard drive because what the fuck did they
So
gather?
I want to jump in here. I have like different opinions.
Mhm.
First of all, I want to clarify. So everybody's been saying, why did it take the police so long? Like you just listed out multiple
Mhm.
reasons of why the evidence was all there. What took so long? Well, we all know that she didn't allegedly, well, because they said her body was dismembered.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, so she didn't cut her limbs up and put herself in the trunk,
Yeah,
right? So it's
absolutely.
obvious somebody murdered her. That's clear.
Yep.
But with how law works, you have to, before you could charge anybody with murder, you have to find the cause of death. So
Oh,
she could have died from an overdose, which still, he could have then been charged something, but you cannot charge anybody with murder without discovering the cause of death. And it took so long
But she was
because
dismembered though, right?
she was dismembered, but you have to find out how she initially died.
Well, she didn't chop herself up.
Right, but that
And-
happened after she died.
Yeah.
They have to figure out how she died. Oh, excuse me, how
Yeah.
she died. Was she poisoned? Did he bash?
Did she
Did he
die
beat her? Did he
what
stab
is
her?
that? Asphyxiation? Like,
Yeah,
where they
did he
choke
strangle
you?
her? They have to
Yeah.
figure that out. And so with the body being so decomposed, that's what took so long.
Okay.
They couldn't figure it out. So they said that it was by a sharp object. So I'm guessing he stabbed her. So
Damn,
when they're able
dog.
to do that, but that's what took so long. And I know the case was just super frustrating, to
Yeah.
all the good people in the world that don't
Well,
want to see a young woman.
Right. R.I.P. to her too. Her name is
Yeah.
Celeste, right?
Celeste.
So yeah, R.I.P. to Celeste. That's tragic, and you know what I'm saying. But I seen people that was like outraged, saying like, "Oh yeah, this is taking forever." But like you said, they had to prove everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how court goes. Well, some people know how court goes, but you can't just book somebody just because you've seen them do it. You gotta provide evidence and you gotta go through the test. Like,
the
it's a whole
process.
bunch of it's due process. Yeah.
yeah.
So
The process. It's just frustrating. But let me ask y'all a question. So
mhm.
the thing that's so interesting about this terrible case is that it seemed like to me she was already dead for a long time,
Mhm.
and that he was hiding in plain sight, making music videos, putting a
Bragging about
dead body in a trunk in a
Yeah.
music video, washing. They even said he showed a video of him washing her shoes, and they're like he was probably washing away evidence. So I want to impose a question: where do we draw the line at when our music reflects our lives, the good and the bad? Because you have people that are rappers or all artists that will talk about cheating on their spouse. They'll talk
Mhm.
about selling drugs.
Yeah.
They'll talk about they're taking drugs and ODing. They talk about a lot of things, and this is him allegedly, possibly reflecting a heinous crime
Yeah.
that he allegedly did. So where do we draw the line? Is it murder? Is it
there's something
pedophilia? Because that's
something-
also what it is as well.
Yeah. There's something obviously wrong with him. To want to make art about it when all signs point to him definitely being involved. So like I think for him, you have to get into the psyche of someone like that, which there's no way to do that, at least right now. And so to look at someone like that who is making art about murder and has so much, like not just one time, like so many songs, so many things he's done that has alluded to him like murdering this person. It's almost like it's a fantasy. And now
Sick.
it looks like he's living out his fantasy. And then, of course, you throw in the pedophilia, which I didn't mention that at all. She was 13 when they met. And
it says court documents dated back to when she was 11.
Oh, wow. That's even worse. Yeah. So you met a child, started a relationship with one, and she's ran away like multiple times, and God knows how many times she's been around, like how long she was around that, and or at least like exposed to that in that way. And so your heart goes out to her and the family. But yeah, like he definitely is obsessed with these type of like he watched a lot of, I think it was, I'm not sure it was I don't know the type of word for it, but there's some like, type of like cartoons or anime type things that showed a lot about murder, and he kind of was, lived out his fantasy.
There could be a lot of like underlying issues that led to that, but ultimately that nigga was sick.
Yeah,
like let's just call a spade a spade. Like the shit was sick. The whole situation is fucked up, and I can't sit here and like I haven't even heard like one song from this dude. Anyway, like. But I did see, and then putting the what is it? Creating the music video. You created the music video to mimic like what you did essentially in real life, as if it's some type of crazy art piece or artwork or something like that. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like that shit's sick as hell, dog. Like, niggas is not bro.
Niggas want to be deep so bad.
And like you said, Xandi, like. There's so many artists that do that shit where we hear them brag about the shit that they're like doing in songs, and it's not always this, but like you think of like someone like was it King Von? Like he was openly talking about people he was killing.
He was a serial killer.
Yeah, like
and niggas was bumping it. I mean, even like I'll never forget the line Rick Ross said, "Put Molly on a champagne, she didn't even know it. She drank it and I enjoyed that. She didn't even know it. Nobody cared about that." And it's like these people are showing you who they are. They're telling you through their music, and I know it'd be a lot of, especially nowadays, there's a lot of cap in people's rap.
Oh yeah.
But you know, before we get off this topic, I'm scared he might beat the case. Only because the body was so decomposed. They're gonna have to prove that this man, he got away with it for so long. I'm sure so much. It's different when you catch a murderer, you know, first 48 of the show. You got to catch him. That it's been months. Like, I don't know. I hope he is put in jail for the rest of his life if he did this. But
they say he's facing
death penalty,
which is crazy.
Because I thought they didn't have that in California. No, they don't have it in New York.
I thought they didn't either, Cali. Actually.
Yeah, he pled not guilty too to all of those.
Yeah. So that means if he's found guilty, he's getting a death penalty.
And go ahead.
I was leaving TikTok, man. Just bring them in the courtroom. They saw that shit real quick.
Right.
Yeah, man. And you know what I'm saying? And in a lot of cases, you are not guilty until proven guilty, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like in this case, you just guilty, fam.
And lock the parents up too. I'm sorry. Because when I was 11, 12, 13, 14, even when I was coming home from college, my parents were like helicopter parents, and I'm safe, and I was a safe child. Like, how as an 11-year-old, how can they be out late at night and you not? They're just out. Like, what?
I mean, but
she was a runaway. But from some of the stuff I had been like reading about her friends and stuff, they used to just be out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like 11-year-old.
Oh yeah.
Like,
should be out.
No.
By themselves.
I mean, some kids is like you ain't
lock the parents up.
You ain't do everything your parents told you to do. You snuck around and did.
I didn't, but if I would have been communicating with a boy that was 18 plus at 11, my mom would have known.
18? They
said he did.
Because I read like months ago that the mom just knew the boyfriend's name. She didn't know.
But even that's not okay. Yeah. You need to know who your kids is dating. You talking about you 11 and you got a boyfriend.
No doubt. I guess like, you know, you hear like, you know, you send your kids to school and you don't think, you think it's innocent maybe. You know, I'm just trying to give grace when I don't know the situation. But like my 5-year-old nephew right now, he keeps saying he has like a girlfriend. I don't think her parents like, I need to meet his parents.
Your 5-year-old nephew isn't going to hang out with the girlfriend, right?
But I'm saying like if it's at school and you don't know that they're like you don't know the situation. If it's just at school, if they're not hanging out outside of school, and I'm not saying because like from what I read, I don't know the truth. I read that they only knew of the boyfriend, and then she would just like go missing. Now the biggest question I had was after she goes missing one time. Now what are we doing?
Okay, fair. The first time you don't know, but the second time, I mean, you don't want to know more. You don't want to.
No, yeah.
And maybe she
Absolutely.
didn't share that, but I just feel like an attentive parent would know that their 11-year-old is hanging out with an 18-year-old. That their 13-year-old is spending the night. Because I read something where they were getting paid off. So we gotta wait for for court to proceed so we can actually get some facts.
Damn.
Yeah.
Paying for
Once we get the
I read
facts,
$10,000 a month.
You said what?
I read $10,000 a month. I don't know if that's true.
Wow.
Damn.
But I did read that. So that's what I'm saying. We
Gross.
got to wait for court documents to come out so we can actually know the facts of this case.
Right.
But if her parents were indeed aware, they
Lock
need
them
to be
up too.
charged too.
Yeah.
Because that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
we don't claim him here in Texas. We don't know that
Sugar
man.
Land.
It's not Houston, but it is Texas.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
That's
don't.
But also, this goes back to another thing too, with like putting shit like that in your songs. It's like there's one thing about getting pain like off your heart and your chest and putting it in your music, you know, and speaking about it, right? But then it's one thing to like go and kind of commit a crime like that, and then just go and, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I get it. Like, it's one way to like, you know, get it off your brain or whatever the case may be, doing whatever you got to do, right? But there are a lot of like healthier ways, and I feel like, you know, we should put more effort into teaching people. Like, I feel like they should be teaching kids like at a younger age on how to deal with like stress and decompression and things like that, because you know, situations like this is just sad, you know what I'm saying? Especially for this 14-year-old who lost her life, and then, you know what I'm saying, this dude who probably went through who knows what, you know what I'm saying, when he was younger. So, I mean, yeah, it's just sad to see on all parts.
And thankfully for future generations, we are like a lot more open about like talking about our problems now than generations before. So
right.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, a lot more kids get to benefit from that, or at least being encouraged to do that. For
sure. And I really think that's a great point that I've never heard anybody make, because as artists, we're always told, put it in the music, That's a release. It's not really there's no reform being done. There's no transformation being done. There's no psyche work being done other than you venting and releasing. And we need therapy. It can't just be put it in the song and go seek help.
But that's another conversation, because then you start losing money when you do that.
Well, then you got to say what's important to you, your mental health or your money, and then go from there.
Like, we got some of the most iconic like R&B songs off of Heartbreak and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it can't always be that. That's what I'm saying. At some point, get a therapist. Like, for real.
And for him, let's start with touching kids, and then let's kill them. I think it's a good place to start.
Yes, and also it's like what you put in your mind. You watching slaughter shit all day. No wonder you slaughtered somebody, allegedly.
It's a matter of time.
It was a matter of time before you did some horrific shit. So,
but apparently he killed her just because she was supposedly going to tell everyone about their, you know, illegal relationship. Which, yeah, man. Leave the kids alone, and you wouldn't have to deal with no shit like this.
Exactly. It's that simple. All them women that I don't understand it. So, yeah. So we'll keep y'all updated on that. We obviously have a lot of opinions. So yeah, we'll keep a close eye on that story. But in lighter news, Drake, Drizzy Drake, Aubrey Graham.
I know you was being on. I said, you do that on purpose?
Get my nerves, man. Okay, look. So he has a rollout going on for IceMan. That's his highly anticipated album. Sorry, I'm just looking at his face. It's his highly anticipated album.
Hell yeah.
And he has like a whole bunch of ice blocks. I don't want to say cubes because they look like huge blocks sitting somewhere in Toronto melting. I actually saw on the way here that he gave some streamer some money because he was able to find his release date. I don't know. I guess as they melt, you can find stuff. So he found the release date, gave him some money. But what do we think about his rollout? What do we? And I also want to ask, what do y'all think about his use of the word ice? Because I know you've brought that up a lot. And
I'm
ice is like, no, but do you seriously think it's still gonna roll over well? Like, do you think people not gonna like?
I don't think they correlated with ice, but Mike, what you think of the rollout so far?
I thought that was different. It was unique. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, from seeing the video a while back with him like in the ice warehouse or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that? And then leading up to this point, it's kind of like, okay, we seeing the pieces starting to come together. With the incorporating a streamer and then finding out, you know, when, because there was a date that he mentioned. He mentioned May 15th. That was the date that the streamer had.
Oh, that was the date? Okay, so that's what it is.
But that makes me think, all right, so that was the only thing in that block that he found, or what? Like, that was the only piece of paper in there?
I don't know.
I didn't see him find what are you speculating?
Because I'm thinking like, okay, that's one day. Is there multiple dates in there? Or is there just one date? You know what I'm saying? If there's multiple dates, then is this when a video or a song is dropping or video is dropping or something?
Well, like I said, he gave him some money because he said that was the album release date.
Oh, okay. All right, I didn't know.
So IceMan May 15th?
Okay, so IceMan May 15th. So then, that's kind of, I feel like that was kind of cool. It gave the people something to do. It was like something you can actually go out in the city and see, be a part of, and you know, including the people. So I think that's kind of dope.
Yeah. I like a good rollout, man. I like something that, especially when you involve people in a moment. So, you know, shout out to Drake for that. I think that's pretty cool. A lot of excitement. I just want bro to deliver on this album. This is your first solo project, and since what? When was the last one? Was it For Other Dogs? Was that 2024? 2023? Yeah, we need especially, you know, I mean, we got to talk about it, but we know why this is significant, and he's gonna need to deliver. Especially with the rollout. Don't let the rollout be cooler than the album. That's my biggest hope for him. I know you're excited about it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think we should have a listening party in here to turn the air on real cold, drink slushies and eat ice cream, and and maybe just
it does sound like a
get an ice machine in here and
ice cream party.
Yeah.
So what
just jam it.
What kind of expectations do y'all have for IceMan?
I want the same expectations I've been wanting for the last 8 years. Like, give me something refreshing from Drake. I haven't gotten that in a really long time. I want to hear different perspectives. You make good songs, bro. He does. He makes really good songs. I just have heard them before, and at least when I listen to them.
What perspective are you looking for, though?
I want to hear something beyond just fair relationships, being I don't have no new friends, tough talk, all this shit.
He's
I don't.
Are
you trying to get some wholesome shit out of Drake?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
We used to though. We used to get real perspectives from him, and then it just became something that all right, bro, I feel like you're phoning it in. And for someone who's that talented, I think when you phone it in, we as a culture don't accept it the way we should. We shouldn't accept it. The same way we hope for any artist, right? Any of our favorite artists, we're all right, we can tell when someone's lazy. We can tell when someone's putting in effort. Like we mentioned Kanye the other day. We can hear the last few Kanye albums sound like he was phoning it in. And that's what made us Bully. We heard I can hear the effort. I still hear people missing like Mike Dean. But as far as the creative process, this sounds like some effort. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, and so I have hope because the last few projects were kind of just drops. I didn't see much of a rollout, but he's putting money into this rollout, putting time and effort. I mean, I wouldn't promote something that I didn't put my all into. Now I know that's
that's not his money either, though.
Yeah, but there's somebody backing this project, and so somebody's pushing it. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and hope that it's good.
Hopefully.
But I don't know what else he's supposed to talk about.
I mean, for instance, all right, instead of the fair relationships, I've said this before, Why don't we talk about why these fail instead of just like, I was falling in love with this one girl and
he do though. He be like,
this man want Drake to free the slaves.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Where did you get that for what I said? Where did you get that? Where did you get that for what I said? Where did you get that?
I agree with you, Mike.
Hey, that was a reach. I don't care for Drake to talk about like social issues. He never has, never will. I don't care for that.
No, I think what he means is the same thing as like the theory is like Captain Save-A-Ho. Like you want this nigga to like really break down and like
he has before.
Exactly. Now we're not on that anymore.
But
we're on something else.
We don't got to get the same songs though. That's what I'm saying. He did that before, and we heard the same songs for 10 years after. That's why I'm like, can we get something different? The songs don't sound bad. It's just I've heard these before. I've heard one song which sound like the one from the album before that, which sounds like the one from the album before that. It's just a continuation, wash and repeat. And it's like, yo, do you care, bro?
Got it. So you basically saying that Kiki sound like the Nokia song, basically.
I mean, they're all summer singles.
No, they do
I
not.
I don't hold those songs and get them. Those are singles. I know those are for the radio. I'm talking about like B-side Drake.
Okay.
I'm talking about like I want to get some good. Like I haven't got a good like album where I'm like outside of the big songs. I'm just like, man, I really want to revisit these again. The last few albums, I listened to them once, and I'm good not hearing it again.
That's fair.
All right.
So I want something that like I'm gonna be playing for a minute. I haven't got that from him in a really long time. Yeah. At least for me personally, and for those reasons. I know I'm not the only one who shares that same sentiment.
Yeah, that's man. Well, those are some crazy expectations to put on Drake. I feel like if he do some melodies and keep it cool and get the club lit, like that's the Drake we expect.
But that's phoning it in though. To me, like he never used to do that. He never used to phone it in. Early in his career, you saw someone who like push boundaries. Each album had its own theme. Now they all kind of sound like throwaways from the previous record.
Yeah, but if you good at something, why like?
That's literally what I'm thinking. I'm like, that's where his bread and butter is coming from. And I feel like,
how many artists do we like get tired of when they make the same songs? Why do we not hold him to the same standard?
But think about it though, like. I think an artist can evolve in other areas, like visually how they present themselves. They can evolve in the beats that they choose to make music.
Nothing is innovative by his beat selection.
Hold on, because I can make a point to that. Because you saying why we don't hold Drake to the same standard is because when he do make the shit go crazy. Like it do, like when he makes the club song, it's above standard. Like versus another nigga who just make the same song over and over. It's like
it's music for the moment. When are we gonna get something that sticks around the way it used to? He didn't always do that,
bro.
So you saying Drake don't have a timeless?
He did. There was like a lot of his first few albums were like a bunch of timeless records that I play to this day. But I haven't got that from him the last few albums.
All right.
How is that a lot to ask for? Like, you did it before.
You're like, I want you to make something I'm going to make it to listening to in the next 10 years. Most artists are not doing that.
But I'm saying he did.
He did, and now we're not there anymore. Let's just be present with the Drake that we have now.
We haven't been close to that in a long time. And then, like, when you listen to the raps, like, you sound like you're making music to sound like the other rappers, bro. You're Drake. You set the standard. You don't become like what people do. You're the one who innovates it. That's why we liked him in the first place.
I mean, that's something about Drake. He hops on trends. He does. He's always done.
But like, I feel like we've had the same trend for the last like 5 albums.
Bro, just say you don't. Just say you don't like Drake.
No, that's the thing. Like, I make it seem like it's like some personal against him. I like the man's music. It's just I haven't liked none recently. That's it. I just want an album I can play more than once.
I will say, like, the last few albums have been all right, and I played a few songs off him that I will say that, but I'm not finna I can't put no expectations on this because I don't know what to expect.
But we naturally have, like, hopes and expectations for artists we rock with.
I just don't. I don't do that.
Cool.
Okay, moving on because these guys are funny. Okay, now all
right. Well, hold on basically, Drake, Mark is saying that you just gotta come with it this next album. You gotta come hard and do what you do best and in order for him to even add a song to his playlist.
No, I just want something I could play more than once. But I don't mean I think he's capable of it. I hope he does do it. It's good for rap if he does.
Did you listen to one Kanye song today from that album?
I ain't listen to any music today.
Like, all right.
Hey, I see where you was going with that, Xandi. You was
know
about
what
to get him,
It's
but
like nothing has
like,
playback value now. Nothing does.
I was listening to Bully.
Nothing does.
I listened to Bully yesterday. Dressing. The last time I listened to it in the gym.
In the gym.
Yeah.
That's why, Xandi, what you touching on is a much deeper issue in society than what we kind of, because that goes back to like attention spans and people is like don't know how to like communicate now and is weird. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like it's stuff like that. So that's a whole different like.
But putting something on in the gym that's not like a.
That's the only place I listen to music.
Album.
That's the only place I listen to music. Fam, I have my head between two monitors all day. I don't care to listen to music all the time.
I feel that. That's fair. That's fair.
How is that?
No, I'm just.
Mike's on it today, man.
All right, come on, y'all. So, in honor of the R&B tour,
hell yeah,
featuring the legends Usher Raymond and Chris Brown, we are going to do a 5-round versus featuring hits from both artists. Now, I'm going to be giving them the 2 songs, and they pick which ones win.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, round 1.
So, round 1.
Okay. And we picking which?
She's going to give us 1 song from each artist.
Okay. And you're picking who won.
All right, bet.
So let's do You Remind Me by Usher. Versus Poppin' by Chris Brown.
Poppin'.
Oh, really? You Remind Me is one of my favorite Usher songs. So I'm going to go, nostalgia's going to take me to Usher.
All
but
right.
I love Poppin'. Poppin's such a good fucking song.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 1-1.
I don't really play You Remind Me like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that album.
It's some good songs on that album, but I just yeah. Anyways.
Okay. So next we're gonna do let's see.
Dun, 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 dun,
dang, because now I'm like this is hard. Okay. We're gonna do Forever by Chris Brown versus Yeah by Usher.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm going
I think I'm gonna probably go but damn, dog, Forever's such a fucking good song, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
I guess
So Usher's up 2, Chris Brown is 1.
And only just because nostalgia, like it brings me back to 8th grade.
Does right? And then he had that commercial with the gum.
I'm talking about Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Forever was like Forever's like the was it the Spearmint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
it's a good song.
Take that, rewind it back.
Let's do Take You Down, Chris Brown.
Okay.
Versus No, I'm sorry. Let's do
That was a banger.
Okay, fine. We'll do Take You Down. It's nothing on the versus You Got It Bad.
Oh.
All right, that's one actually kind of hard for me.
I know. I might have to.
Damn, dog.
No, it's no draw. You gotta choose one.
Yeah, that is. But I can understand where you're coming from because I kind of want to say the same thing, but it's like, damn, dog. Like, I guess it depends on the mood I'm in. Because if I'm, you got it bad when you're on. Hey, so I'm gonna go.
The guitar solo one, You Got It. Damn, I'm kind of 3-0 right now. Fuck.
I'm gonna go Take You Down. Damn, dog. Yeah, I'm gonna go Take You Down.
So that was
that
so they
guitar
both
solo.
get the point on that one. So Chris Brown 2, Usher 3.
Okay.
All right. Let's do With You, Chris Brown, My Boo, Usher.
I'm gonna go with you on this one.
Started when we were younger, you were. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go My Boo, yeah.
All right, so it's.
What did you have it?
Well, I definitely it was With You, but you know,
it's a damn good song.
Damn, With You is a good song.
Chris Brown is now 3, Usher is 4.
This tour is about to be fucking fire.
All right, now if Usher gets this one, it's game points. Let's do Kiss Kiss Chris Brown versus OMG Usher.
Kiss Kiss.
Oh. I don't know. I know them songs equally. I'm not crazy about either of them.
Kiss Kiss was going crazy.
No, yeah.
That shit was going. If you played PlayStation Home on a PlayStation 3 back in the day, y'all know that song. And then they make you do the little what's the shit? You do the little dance and shit. Like, yeah, man, come on.
I might have to go Usher on that one.
You going Usher?
Yeah.
Man, Kiss Kiss for sure.
Yeah,
That's
Kiss Kiss probably. Well,
no,
Kiss
actually,
Kiss
I
go
love
crazy.
OMG.
Yeah.
I probably love OMG better than Kiss Kiss, but overall, I would.
It's like Usher has some really good vocal runs in there.
Yeah, because I mean, oh my,
yeah.
Oh, and it got Will.i.am on it, and that's when
Yeah,
Will.i.am
well
was
produced.
popping.
It's a
That's
huge song.
That's nostalgia.
But T-Pain though.
Yeah, that's vintage T-Pain. That's prime T-Pain.
Sure that was prime. Shawty, let me holla at you. And then the music video for Kiss Kiss.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
106 and Park, man.
Well, I will definitely be there.
When is it in Houston again?
You got
October?
your ticket?
Nah, not yet. But I will get it though. I think it is in October.
I seen somebody reselling the ticket already on
10 bands.
No, it was like one ticket was $2 and the other one was like $1,600, I think.
Shit.
For 10 bands, we got Usher and Chris Brown at the house.
Yo,
we got McDonald's at the house, y'all.
So I've seen that Usher has done shows that are 3 hours long. I have to question how long is this show going to be and how they divide the time.
I say probably an hour each.
To be
honest, they need more than an hour each, man.
They damn near don't even need openers.
They don't need You just show up and
it just gets straight to the point.
Should Usher and Chris Brown do a joint album? Like to promote the tour, like to help, like they drop it as they're touring.
I ain't gonna lie, if they do that, that means less of their classics they get to perform because they're gonna be performing the album. So for selfish reasons, I'm gonna say no. Because then let's just get to the hits. Because Usher is 25 years of hits. Chris Brown is 15? No, 20 now. Damn.
Yeah.
Shit. This tour is gonna be amazing.
Yeah. No cap. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Confessions was the first album that I ever bought. Like my pops took me to the Peabody place downtown and I picked out a CD. It was the Usher. Got home, opened it, put it in a DVD player type shit. Like read the credits. Yeah, that was JD. For sure. Yeah, man.
Y'all gonna be sitting in the cherry section?
First off,
that's rage. That is what you call rage. Zone? That's rage bait. That's rage bait.
Usher, if you can climb to the top of NRG, go for it. But fuck no.
That is hilarious.
Because them shits are.
Yeah, I already told y'all, man. Usher is dangerous next to a fruit bowl. Like you just can't put no fruit around this man. It's
I'm gonna have to sabotage. Y'all know he got herpes, right?
Good night. I be forgetting about that. Okay.
So
Whoa,
that's
man,
crazy.
Bro.
I just realized, oh my God, that's crazy.
I'm like, you gonna fuck with me? I'm gonna spoil it for everybody.
No.
But you know what? I don't think a lot of people give a fuck.
A lot of people don't give a fuck that regular people got herpes.
Yeah, so I don't know if they'll probably look at me like I'm shaming him. Like,
I mean, I care. I think most people care, but a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you care?
I absolutely care.
Because when we said, because it was entertainment just last week.
No. We was not talking about herpes. We were talking about the cherries.
But that's a possibility.
No,
according
it's
to
not.
rumors.
They're
according
not
to rumors.
It together.
According to rumors.
No, we were not talking about the same thing.
Man.
Allegedly, this is all alleged.
Allegedly.
Okay. Shout out Usher Raymond.
Hold on now. Well, the last thing I know we were going to talk about Dave Chappelle. Can you pull it up for me?
Yeah. So Dave Chappelle got a lot of flack over the last week.
Yeah. So he's gotten a lot of criticism lately for doing shows in the Middle East. Mm-hmm. Dave Chappelle, or many people were very harsh on him for doing business with people that they deemed to not be morally fit for him to work with, I guess, as an American man, black man. His argument is that many American corporations have done so much business with them and nobody complains. What is the issue when he does it but not a big deal when companies do it? Like I said, I was telling them earlier, there are American companies right now doing very foul, harmful stuff. I mean, it came out that Chick-fil-A was like a huge donator of Trump.
Yeah.
Did y'all stop eating Chick-fil-A?
I have.
Okay.
But
and why are fast foods in politics?
It's on the way.
Exactly.
It's on the
So I think we pick
Hey.
and choose. Let that man make his money.
I just think that people, it's cool to like fight the power until it's time to actually fight the power type shit. Because niggas be hating on billionaires, but got 17 Amazon packages coming to the door.
Exactly.
Okay.
So miss miss me,
we
fam.
could barely do a Target cancel Target. Remember that? We could barely do it.
You know what?
Yeah.
It was bothering me about like the criticism around Dave Chappelle. He's gotten criticism over the last like 10 years. But like what I never liked is he's funny until he, like, for instance, like there's people who like they don't like it when he jokes about them or people like them. But you laugh at everything else.
I mean,
So if it's funny to laugh at everything else, like this is someone I think should be protected at all costs, like with American culture. Like Dave Chappelle is one of the most important voices we have, period. So the fact that he gets any criticism from people, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, dog? This is like an American gem. One of the people, like, he's funny while like talking about real shit too. That's the hard part.
hey, man.
To be funny with that, that's hard. And then to like, he does these shows where it's not a traditional comedy show. You watch him and of course you're laughing, but a lot of times it gets real serious. And where he's able to tie like real life and comedy, he's one of the most I think he's the greatest comedian of all time. And so when I see people going at him and for stupid reasons, just like you said, all these corporations do business over there. You got Netflix, they got boxing events out there all the time, and everyone fucking tunes in. They don't got a problem if they do it.
Yeah.
And if Dave Chappelle does it, now it's an issue. Man, let that man get his money and do what he was born to do, and that's entertain the people through the art of comedy.
Yeah, that was very
That's
well
good.
spoken. You know what I'm saying? Mark for mayor, y'all. That's
One day, man, when I'm
He
done.
said, "Mark what?"
Mark
Mayor.
for mayor.
Yeah.
Nah, that was a really extremely well spoken take. I like that.
They don't want me for mayor, man. I'll get shot the first day.
Damn, why you say that? That's
Not
well,
assassin.
because
well,
like
for one,
because
defending Dave
Well-
Chappelle, especially off for all that, yeah, you might, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah,
you know
you know
the
what I'm saying?
community might
Just make
come for
weed
your head
legal.
top.
Yeah, but I'm saying that there, but like someone will shoot me for that.
Yeah, fam.
What, making weed legal?
Yeah,
What's that?
I'm gonna survive though. Don't get it twisted.
Until
Alright,
you get
Trump,
to the
look.
hospital, you know
No,
what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna be doing those.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
if
hit
you.
I'm gonna have a joint in my. That's
Like
how I'm gonna get
this.
up.
Nah, yeah, but
Smoke some, bitch.
He got USA
Yeah.
in his blood.
like y'all keep trying to like pin
that's
accountability
that's
on
sativa.
people that don't
Yeah.
need to be held accountable for the state of the world.
Yeah,
What does Dave Chappelle and him telling jokes have to do with whatever is going on inside? Like, I'm sorry, y'all don't be holding the people. And just like Mike said, y'all complain about stuff, but you are a part of the problem as
Yeah.
well. So
yeah.
whatever.
Hey man, just look in the mirror. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
real.
like projecting and putting shit on
change.
people, like take a look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when you check all the boxes that you got, you know what I'm saying, for these other people, and then you know what I'm saying, when you perfect, I just want to meet the perfect person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't
Okay.
never done shit. You know what I'm saying? Like check all them boxes and come holler at us and we'll set up a chair for you, you know what I'm saying, so we can interview you and see what it's like to be perfect. You know what I'm saying?
And I
But yeah.
guarantee like half of the people who was speaking ain't probably ever been charitable or had any
Yeah.
ounce of philanthropy in their life. You've
Yeah.
probably never went to a homeless shelter, a food distribution place. You probably have not done anything. So it just be a lot of yapping.
They just
Chappelle
sit at
did
home
talk about
alone
that.
on a keyboard all day and type and
Yep.
you know and get their thoughts off because their life is so miserable and you know they don't know what else to do.
Yeah, and he actually talked about that. He's like, they'll criticize me for doing something. Like, so I think it was like a black kid that got shot by police, and they're saying don't do a show there. I was like, well, I did, and then with the proceeds, donated to like people who were like descendants of slaves. So it's like, all right, man, like if you're gonna get mad at someone like that who like may see a situation and think like, yeah, this is a rough time for this situation, but if I do things and that are productive with it, like people still need like we need laughter in this world. It's fucked up. We need laughter. You need that shit, man.
If they're having a hard time, why wouldn't they need some laughter? Why y'all punishing the citizens?
Yeah.
Like what they got?
And it's funny because there's a lot of times it's people who are like not close to the situation at all, or who won't get up and go like, you know, voice their shit, or even take a step further, who won't even vote for a lot of this shit. So like, if you're not gonna put in the effort to like see any change, then you don't get to complain about people who you think are being counterproductive in your opinion.
Lazy activists.
Yeah, man.
Lazy activists.
Lazy activists. So, but that's it for today, y'all. We had a lot of intellectual conversations. I love that. Yeah. 3 educated people.
And by the time we do this next part, we all have seen Michael, hopefully, which I'm excited about. It's about to go down.
Oh yeah. And another thing, people, again, like just love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Mental health is real. You know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody, get outside, touch some grass, and, you know, live a great life. We all here on this earth. Like, let's just enjoy it, fam. Like,
smoke some grass too.
Yeah,
that helps.
If you into that.
It helps me out. Yeah. Well, yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in, rocking with us. You know, we'll be back next week with some more heat. Appreciate Matrix Marketing and Backwoods for the support. It's live from the Pentagon, man. It's your boy, Mark Drew, what it do? And to my left.
It's your girl, Xandi.
And to the right.
Hey, it's Mike.
Yeah. No. Catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace.
Live from the Pentagon.